guys. I thought I'd go ahead and work through some of the workbook problems for you as well, give you a little head start just like we would do in class. So if you'll open your workbook to page 87 and page 88, we're going to work through the first problem from drill D, the first problem from drill E, and then on page 88 we're going to do the first couple boxes in the synopsis section, and we're also going to do the first translation. So if you've got your workbooks open to page 87 and 88, we'll go ahead and get started. So let's look at drill D for page 87. They tell us that we're to translate and that it could be any tense. So they don't give away which tense it is. We just got to figure it out. So let's look at the first one they give us. I wrote the questions in black and all my notes and my answer in red. So if we look at number one, we've got finiate. All right, well, if we know the dictionary form is finio, finire, and we know to get the stem, we need to drop the RE from the infinitive, then we know our stem is going to be fini, F-I-N-I. So we can start there. So we know it's going to start with F-I-N-I. All right, so if we know F-I-N-I is our stem, which means to finish, to limit. So we know we're going to start with something about finishing, something about limiting. All right, so let's look at our ending, which is 8. And we know that 8 is the third person singular in the future tense. So if it's future tense, we know we're going to get will. So someone will finish or someone will limit. And third person singular gets the pronoun he, she, or it. So we can put that together. We can say he will finish, he will limit, she will finish, she will limit, it will finish, or it will limit. All right, let's go down to drill E. We've got I will finish. All right, so we've got the same verb, which is pretty nice. So let's start with the dictionary form again. Finio, finire. All right, so we're going to drop the RE from the infinitive, which gets us with fini, our stem. All right, so if we know fini is our stem, then we just need to find the ending. All right, so I will finish. We see will, that's a dead giveaway. It's going to be future tense. So we know it's future tense, so we know we've got 6 different endings to choose from. Let's look at our pronoun I. Well, I tells us it's going to be the first person singular. So we've got first person singular of the future tense. That ending is am. So drill E number 1 is finiam, which means I will finish. All right, let's head over to page 88. Look over the synopsis. So it gives us some rows and some columns, and then some blank boxes to fill in based on the rows and columns and match up with that. So we've got first person plural. We've got the word audio, and we have the present tense. That's our first box. So audio in the present tense, and we need first person plural. So this is going to be the dictionary form of audio is audio, audire. So let's drop the RE, that gets us audi, and let's add in our first person plural in the present tense, first person plural present tense ending, which is going to be moose. So audimus. Audimus is going to be our first box. Let's do the second box as well. All right, so we've still got first person plural, we've still got audio, but now we've got imperfect tense. All right, so imperfect, so we're going to get our same stem, audi. So audi, now we're going to need the first person plural of imperfect. That ending is ebamus. So let's put those together, audiebamus. Audiebamus. We're going to pronounce all of those vowel sounds. It's very, very tricky, kind of a tongue twister, but you can do it. All right, let's move down to the ever so lovely translation sentences. All right, so let's see what they got for us. Number 1 is magistra nostra nomina omnium discipulorum pigrorum, and then sciabat. All right, magistra nostra nomina omnium discipulorum pigrorum sciabat. All right, let's look at the first word in the sentence, magistra, which we know means teacher. This is the feminine teacher. It's got the nominative singular ending, so we know it's going to be our subject. All right, so we've got our subject is teacher, the teacher, a teacher, something about teacher. Next word, we've got nostra. All right, it's got the same ending, it means our, and it is feminine. It's got the feminine nominative singular ending, so it pairs with teacher. So we have our teacher. All right, our teacher. All right, let's look at the last word, which is our verb, sciabat. This is one of our vocabulary words, sciabat. So we've got ebat is our ending. We have she, which is our stem. Something about to know. Something about to know. So our subject, magistra, nostra, our teacher. Something about knowing. All right, we have ebat, which is the imperfect tense, third person singular, which we know is he, she, it. Well, we're going to throw out he, she, it because we have our teacher. So we don't need the he, she, it. But imperfect always gets what? Helping verbs, was or were. So far we've got our teacher was knowing. Was knowing. Well, we don't really say that in English, was knowing. So we're going to change it a little bit. It's going to sound like perfect tense, but we need to make it make sense in English. So we're going to say our teacher knew. All right, it's not going to have a helping verb. We're going to put knew just because we know it sounds weird in English to say our teacher was knowing. That's not correct. So we've got our teacher, magistra nostra, sheabat, knew. Okay, let's look for other clues to the rest of this sentence. All right, let's go to nomina. Nomina means name. All right, it's a third declension noun, and it's got an accusative plural ending. So names. So it's not just name, it's going to be names. And accusative we know is the direct object. So it's the thing being transferred, all right? In this case, it's the thing that is known, all right? Our teacher knows names. Our teacher knows the names. Our teacher knows names. It's one or the other, all right? So we have the subject, we have the verb, we have the direct object, the accusative plural. Our teacher knows names. All right, well, we got some more to this sentence. Let's look at omnium, discipulorum, and pigrorum. All right, these are words that are all in the genitive plural. All three of them. Eum, orum, orum. They're all in the genitive plural, which means that that they are going to be parts of a prepositional phrase. Okay, they're all part of this prepositional phrase because genitive is the of case. So they're going to be of something. So our teacher knew the names of something. Let's figure out what this something is. All right, omnium means all. Discipulorum means students. And pigrorum means lazy. So let's put it all together. Our teacher knew the names of, right, genitive is the of case, of all the lazy students. All the lazy students. Our teacher knew the names of all the lazy students. And that is number one for our translations. Hope this is helpful. Again, can't wait to see you guys. And remember, the code word is bald. Have a great day.